and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, PewzNewz Newz is back. Baby, let's go. This is gonna be really old news though. Honestly, I wanted to talk about this because it involves a key player, a key monument, you know what I mean? It involves YouTube, and I love YouTube. I wouldn't be posting exclusively on YouTube, you know? But I don't know. This is giving me an ick in the sense ick, whatever. I know people hate that word. Let's start with some old serious news, because I feel like both of these are semi-serious. At least for the first one, it is very serious. The second one, I'll discuss about it a little after. The Sniperwolf and Jacksfilms doxxing situation. I didn't want to talk about it because it had a schedule I wanted to keep up with. Right now it's November, Thanksgiving, which is only people don't care about, even though it's a day to give thanks, and I feel like you should give thanks all the time. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Sniperwolf docs Jacksfilms, which is honestly insane, and YouTube took a long ass time to even just demonetize her. I don't know why YouTube let that slide. That's where the ick is coming from. YouTube, what the hell is wrong with you? I understand she's one of your biggest content creators, but she literally did something illegal. It is illegal, right? It's illegal. Allegedly. I'm not researching anything. I'm just going based off what I remember, which is not newsworthy. Don't do that. But always have your facts, always have your proof. Anyway, she did dox him though, and then she pretended to think it was okay. I don't know why. What the hell? YouTube, I really don't even think you should be just demonetizing it. You should be taking off your platform. Because what the hell? You're just essentially letting other content creators dox other content creators now. You just gave it the green light. You just said, yeah, that's perfectly good for us. And it took them a minute to demonetize her, but still. It's probably not even going to be for that long. It's crazy that YouTube just let that happen. And I just wanted a quick mention of it because what the fuck? I don't know. That's messed up. As someone who is trying to remain anonymous for the longest, as much time as possible, I wouldn't want to get doxxed. No one wants to get doxxed, especially she has millions of followers on Instagram. When I first heard about it, I thought she just doxxed him in the sense of location wise. She just oh, I live close to or I was near Jacksfilms, something like that. I didn't think she went straight up and posted his whole house. Just because you find something on Google doesn't. I don't think she did that. She found it on Google. I'm pretty sure she just. I don't know. That's insane. That's insanity, honestly. I don't know why she thought that was okay. And if she knew it was wrong, don't defend it. Just get off the internet. I don't know if she's posted since the whole incident. I haven't really looked. I've never even really liked Sniperwolf's content. But yeah, I think just because someone's giving you actual criticism, you shouldn't just go up and dox them. Personal opinion, but maybe, it should be a fact. I don't know. Anyway, just quick side note. I wanted to talk about that because I thought it was actual insanity. But the other thing involves a big player too, and YouTube in a sense, because this happened, I think 2 weekends ago, last weekend, this weekend or last weekend. I wanted to talk about Five Nights at Freddy's, but I feel like I should just give my take on this. Probably does not matter, but I actually watched all of the people involved. It's the Rosanna Passino MrBeast situation. with a little hint of quackity. I wanted to talk about it because I was like actively following it live when it was happening. The thing is, I want to state this. I don't know why Rosanna decided to wait a year. It shouldn't matter. It still happened. It's still a lie. I will agree with her tone and her verbiage was really serious. I feel like it's more of an assault matter, if that makes sense. I'm going to leave it like that. Because he lied. MrBeast did lie. He absolutely lied. You could just tell by the editing. Someone else is like actually agreeing with her. There's other statements. Why did he stay silent? He's the biggest YouTuber on the platform. He makes hundreds of thousands of... He makes millions, probably. Not hundreds of thousands. He makes millions of dollars. He is YouTube's baby. YouTube would kill to have those type of views every day on all platforms. So, of course, they're going to stay silent. Also, it's a huge opportunity. Why would you want to, Now she just essentially blacklisted herself, by coming forward in the industry in a sense. Because why would they want to go after the biggest YouTuber on the platform? Even YouTube love him, collaborating with YouTube and things like that, I will agree with people, verbiage is wrong. Didn't use the proper verbiage. I feel like it should have been... It was serious, but it wasn't as serious as she was making it out seem. I trust Rosanna Passino. She has literally only been in drama one time, and it was to call out YouTuber Gabby Hanna. If you don't know who she is, wild YouTuber, crazy. Oh my god, not crazy, literally. She was having a manic episode. I hope she's getting help she needs, but for sure, wild in the sense of like her claims, her just videos. It was bad. But she called her out, and with good reason. She was just defending her friend, But before that, never heard Rosanna Passino in any situation. Nothing at all. People really love her. I was obsessed with her in her earlier years of YouTube. I still occasionally watch her here and there. But she's reliable in a sense. Let me finish that. For this one occasion, I feel like she did blow it out of proportion in a sense. Because at first, it was the Trisha Paytas video. I know Trisha's controversial. I get it. I understand people. Do not get me wrong. They're in all reason to be, against Trisha. But here, she's doing a podcast with her. She casually mentions it. And then, I guess in the comments, people probably were supportive of her. Because, she's always been nice. No one has ever said anything really negative about Rosanna publicly, or even like people who have like met her in conventions and things like that. So I've never really heard much negativity on her, at least my perspective. So I guess that gave her the courage to come out and tell people like, MrBeast lied. Now, MrBeast is in the wrong here too, just because Rosanna was, really intense with it. I think she did blow it a little out of proportion, but this man has made his career in saying that he's the most authentic, most honest content creator. Everything is real and true. That wasn't the case. This does affect his image. I feel like the people who... It won't affect him as much because a lot of people were against her after like the second day of her going on the, H3 podcast and just keep on ranting and saying like you're not alone in the whole like statement that she made that made it seem like it was a lot more serious, and I truly think it wasn't, but some of those people like myself who still listen to Rosanna and know like she's never been in any drama will start seeing like, hey, maybe he isn't as honest as he claims to be. again, Rosanna fucked up in the whole verbiage she used. I truly believe that wasn't the proper way of going with it, but I still trust her, you know? She was her. I understand that he lied. He lied. It's also just clearly in the editing. It's kind of choppy and weird. And he actively knew he was lying, especially with the voiceover he did. But Rosanna should have gone a different way, and she should definitely not have posted that video. I understand some people have schedules they have to maintain or sponsorships, but it was a music video she did, and I really truly wish she would have waited at least till after. Also, not redacted her statement. She apologized, she redacted everything, she deleted everything. And I understand the death threats are so stupid. Never send anyone death threats. This isn't serious, really. Like, it's serious in a sense, but it's not, like, worth dying for. That's just irresponsible, and honestly, get your child off the internet. It tends to be children who say those things. Teach your kids how to be online, please, for the love of God. Oh my God. Going back to this, MrBeast didn't respond to it. Of course he wasn't. If he admitted to it, it would have tarnished his brand. People wouldn't have believed him anymore, you know. That means, like, how many more videos are lies, you know? It brings that into your mind. My thing is, I wish Bro wasn't so intense with it, because I feel like she made a valid point. And she had someone, you know, with her, in a sense. Quackity. I also love and enjoy Quackity. I literally watch all his streams. English, Spanish, whatever the case is. YouTube videos, whatever the case is. When the video came out, I remember watching it too, in English and the Spanish version. He mentioned how he was supposed to be in 3rd place. But then Lorray was disqualified because he was asleep, so he should have been 2nd place. So he didn't understand why they edited it that way. And then even in the Spanish stream, he had people, you know, with him, and he was talking about it too, in Spanish, in more detail. In English, he was just quick. He was like, I should have been in 2nd, but whatever, you know, it is what it is. I guess they edited it that way. But he talked about it when it first came out, like a year ago. A year and a half ago. And I think, you know, that sucks. Because I get it. It's $1 million. You know what $1 million do? And also, Zach King did it for charity. But really, the creators were going to win $1 million, and they could have kept it. They could have done whatever with it. But still, my issue is, why did YouTube allow it? And if they did, because again, remember, this was for YouTube. This was YouTube sponsored MrBeast, and they hid in a stadium. Why is YouTube also staying quiet in the situation? Did YouTube, or MrBeast, why are you staying quiet? You should just say, like, hey, YouTube told me to edit it this way, so certain creators were highlighted than the other creators. Because now it just looks like MrBeast is a liar. Which he could be. The other issue that Rosanna is right in the sense is, how many people have lost an opportunity? Because most of the MrBeast, like, videos include his subscribers. Just regular people, you know, not huge content creators who have a platform to speak up and, you know, make a scene. Not make a scene, I'm sorry, it's not making a scene, but, you know, speak up and have actual consequences for lying, you know. How many just regular people have lost money just because MrBeast didn't like it, or just wanted it to be a man? I know the sexist thing is going on, give me a second. Or just wanted to be, you know, whatever situation, however he wanted to do it. First thing, I know MrBeast doesn't edit his own videos, but he does approve the final cut. There's no way in hell he does not approve it and doesn't watch it before it gets uploaded. That would make no sense at all. It's his channel, his brand, his face. Most people know MrBeast as Jimmy, you know, and then MrBeast crew. So there's no way in hell MrBeast didn't look at it, didn't go over it and approve the final cut. Also, voiceovers. He was given a script. No way he didn't ask, like, hey, that didn't go that way. You know, why am I saying this? You know, of course he knew. Second off, MrBeast had ample of times to speak up. And he's not going to speak up because it does make him look like a liar, you know? Okay. Going back to how many, the sexist claims and the racism claims, they could be a little true. I'll be honest with you. This isn't the first time it's happened. I don't know if you guys remember the Squid Game video where he thumbnailed the guy with the famous number from the Squid Game. In the real video, it wasn't the white man that's on the thumbnail. It was I don't know. It was an Asian man. I don't know. I don't want to be racist myself here. But it wasn't right. He changed it to a white man. Why was that? There was no need. I know, again, he doesn't make his own thumbnails, but of course he approves them. So, what's going on there? If it didn't matter for the thumbnail, like, it shouldn't matter. It's a thumbnail. Like, I know, whatever gets the most clicks, but it would be cool if it matched with the actual video. So, it's not the first time this has happened. Where there has been, I know it's not huge as editing the whole entire video, but he did edit the video and the thumbnail. So it's not the first time. I'm not saying that MrBeast himself is racist or sexist, but I do believe it's a little bit of a boys' club. We don't know the behind the scenes. We don't know anything. Only the people who have talked about it. We could just choose to believe them or choose to believe it's a lie, you know? But MrBeast does have a little tiny bit of a history of editing and, you know, manipulating things. I would be okay with it if he was honest about it. You know, because he literally every single podcast he goes to, he's like, this is like the truest, I'm as honest as I can be, like, this is real. When in reality, it's not. Again, I do believe Rosanna shouldn't have pushed as hard of a narrative as she did. I feel like she should have just said it and not continued with it and going on intense, like, podcasts and then posting that video. God damn it, Rosanna, what the hell? You should know. How do I know? Don't post anything until after. But yeah, I truly believe Rosanna. But, you know, she redacted her statements. I will say she shouldn't have redacted them. At least she should have apologized. It could have been that YouTube was starting to sue. I honestly, I don't know why she did it. It's a mystery for many. People were kind of disappointed who were on her side. Me, myself, personally, because, you know, she's lying. I wish she taken down some of the other ones, but not the main ones she posted. But I really think an NDA, or if YouTube or MrBeast threatened to sue, which I don't blame them. But still, I wish they were just a little more honest about it. If that's, I know I didn't mention the text messages. I don't want to mention them because also, it's kind of fucked up the way he texted to her. I know it's through text, but, like, bro, come on. That's so fucked up. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that ramble of a mess. I think Rosanna should have done a less intense tweet. And MrBeast should just be honest, if he's such an honest man. And Quackity, well, I feel like he should have backed it up a little bit, but that man never involves himself in drama, so I doubt he was going to ever say anything. So, am I going to still support all of them? Probably. Maybe. I haven't watched the newest MrBeast video. I just haven't gotten the time to. I'm busy watching streams. I am obsessed with watching streams right now. Oh, God. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my mess. You know who's the true villain here? YouTube. No, really, what the fuck? I can't believe they took so long in just demonetizing Sniperwolf. And also, YouTube caused this whole issue with Rosanna and MrBeast because they didn't say anything. Because it was a sponsor video. I said I was done, but I'm not. And even though it was a sponsor video, I bet you anything YouTube was also involved in, having it a certain way. Because, YouTube also has standards. Also, Zach King should have been disqualified. No one's bringing that up. I just totally remembered. If they had a contract, he did not respect it. Quacky should have been the one who won. Or in this case, Logan Paul. He was on the roof. Is no one going to mention that again? She mentioned it, and then she kind of just, left it out. And then she just involved herself. That should have been the real issue. Zach King lied. Or not, he didn't lie. But MrBeast lied. In the contract, it stated that... Well, we haven't seen the contract. The viewers, I don't think we ever will. Because then MrBeast will also get in trouble for that. And YouTube as well, maybe. They wouldn't get in trouble. People would just be very angry at them. I like Zach King. I used to watch his Vines back in the day. But, man, freaking destroyed property. Damaged property. And I bet you YouTube had to pay for that. Or MrBeast. One or the other. They probably took it off the $1 million. I wouldn't be surprised if they took it out of the $1 million. Just, should mention that again. Because, again, I like all the people involved. Except for Sniperwolf. I do like Jacksfilms. But Sniperwolf, I've never really liked her. But I love Rosanna. I love Quackity. I like MrBeast. I like Zach King. What the hell? Man just destroyed private property and was like, alright, I win $1 million. Imagine if life was like that. It is sometimes. Anyway. I hope you enjoyed my ramble. I'm going to talk about the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Oh my god. Y'all better sit down for that. I'm making an intense view. Also, 24 Frames of Nick. God damn it. You suck. Why would you hate on the movie? I thought you were a real one. Anyway, hope you enjoyed my ramble against YouTube. Mostly because YouTube was involved in both. I hope you have a great day. Be careful out there. The world's a dangerous place. Just be safe. And I will see y'all later.